Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to another video here on the channel. Now, as you can see, this one has been recorded a little bit differently. I'm doing it on my laptop, on my new laptop, no less. So, you get quite a good view, quite a wide angle view of me, but most importantly, I'm recording this video on the night of Monday 28th of August. You guys probably aren't going to see this until the weekend. I'm basically making some videos now, scheduling them so that they can come out whilst I'm on my Everest base camp trek, so that there's still some YouTube content whilst I'm away. What this video is we are going to be discussing Tennocon 2023 and what it means for the future of Warframe. They showed us quite a lot, particularly during the Tenno live section, and during the artwork section we got some teasers as well. And to be honest, it looks fairly interesting. It has once again revitalised my love for Warframe and my passion for playing the game and my interest in the future and lore of the game. So, without further ado, we're going to go and take a look at the first of them. And that is our lovely Abyss of Dagath. So, this is the October update. We will find out a little bit more about it in our September dev stream. But for now, it seems interesting. So, we have a look at this Warframe Dagath, and to be honest, it looks pretty cool. It looks to be almost like a Headless Horseman type vibe, is what I'm getting from this. And I think it's definitely a Halloween style update. It's no coincidence that it's coming out in October, and it is supposed to be linked to Nabarus as well, so that kind of makes sense in its own way. But it'll be interesting to see how this update actually is. The Warframe itself and the weapon looks pretty cool, but we do get a little bit more of a look here with their sort of patch notes for update 34. And this is just a brief look at them. Obviously, the more in detail and in depth look at this update will be out in September in the dev stream when they come back. But update 34, Abyss of Dagath, we get this new Warframe Dagath. Dagath will wield a signature blade and whip, which who doesn't love a blade and whip? Some new Nabarus lore and dojo room. Grandmother knows the truth of Dagath. So it seems like we have quite a heavy Necrolisc and Nabarus related update here as well. For a mainline update to be so heavily tied in with a seasonal event is quite unusual as well, I must say. But I'm intrigued to see how that's going to work. The Hydroid rework, including a new ability, that has been asked for a long time, so I know quite a few of you will be quite excited to see that. The Companion reworked, sturdier, no permadeath, and your gameplay impacts their return to battle. That sounds awesome, and I know a lot of people were quite hyped at seeing that. Rough edges and grind walls, they're optimizing quests and increasing focus acquisition. Optimizing quests, it's yet to be seen what exactly that might mean, but increasing the focus acquisition is quite a key one. I don't know about you, but focus used to be a major slog. It was horrible to try and grind, and you need quite a lot of it. With the recent updates in Angels of the Zariman and Duviri, getting the Thrax enemies gives quite a lot of focus, and destroying Void Angels gives even more. But the issue with that is it's almost forcing you to play those game modes if you want to farm focus. If not, you're going to have to go on a very slow, long and painful grind, which, frankly, I don't think many of you are that interested in sitting through. And then finally, some more accessibility options. Auto melee sounds intriguing, and enemy visibility settings also sound to be quite an interesting update. So that's Abyss of Dagath, which frankly looks pretty cool. They then moved on in the second half of Tenno Live to show us some live gameplay of the next two updates after this. And now, these are cinematic updates. If you want to see the gameplay, then please head over to DE's channel. They have a video which has the full gameplay for the next two updates. But if not, and you just want a brief overview, which is what this video is, here we go. This is from our first cinematic update that they showed us at Tennocon. Not going to talk for too long about this, but it seems to be like a grimoire or a tome. It's quite a fancy style book, but it is a new weapon type that is coming in this first cinematic update, which is currently slated for December 2023. And the fact of the matter is you seem to find this grimoire, you pick it up, and you seem to be able to throw spells from it, which, being a spellcaster in Warframe, sounds like a pretty fun thing to me. So I can't wait for this update, and this update is Warframe Whispers in the Walls. So whether this will be update 34.5 or whether it will just be an update 35 is yet to be seen. It is slated for 2023, so obviously it will be coming after the Abyss of Dagath, as I said in previous image. It should be sometime around December 2023, so it'll be interesting. It's one that I frankly am looking forward to. Out of all the updates that we saw at Tennocon, this definitely looked to be the best, bringing that new weapon type with the grimoire, finding out a lot more about the Intrati family, particularly Albrecht Intrati, finding out a lot more about the Necroloid, finding out some more secrets within the Necrolisk and Deimos itself, and even encountering a new enemy faction called the Murmur, who, if you want to find out a little bit more about them and see what they look like, again, go and check out the gameplay demo of Whispers in the Walls and the following update, and you'll be able to see where DE Megan fought one of the Murmur, and frankly, it looked to be quite a hard, yet fun and rewarding boss fight, and this does look to be an incredible update. Then, everyone thought it was over after Whispers in the Walls, but they proceeded then to show us something else that a lot of people have been a little bit confused by. And that little something else is Warframe 1999. So we seem to transfer into that giant statue on the previous image, and once we've transferred in, we sort of awaken as this guy. He is called Arthur. So, for those of you that don't know, your English myths and legends, because frankly half of the people watching this video will likely be American, so you might not necessarily know, but if you don't know, it's the story of King Arthur. So King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table and Merlin, King Arthur, his full name being Arthur Pendragon, he removed the sword from the stone, which made him King of England, the sword being called Excalibur. So, could this man be Arthur Pendragon, and he is why Excalibur is called Excalibur? It definitely links into Arthurian legend, but the question remains with Warframe 99. It's made a lot more questions than I think DE expected it to. I mean, they kept it mysterious by all means, but a lot of people are really questioning this update. And I mean, I am more hyped for it now than I was at Tenno Live, because I've started thinking about it a little bit more. They show in the gameplay footage that this is set New Year's Eve, just before the year 2000, and as I'm sure many of you know, particularly the millennials watching, you will know about Y2K, which was when everyone thought that as soon as the clock struck midnight and it hit the year 2000, people thought that all robots and machinery would sort of take over the world and destroy humanity. And one of the key things that people were scared about with that was because the date in your on your computers and stuff. So down the bottom right of my laptop right now, it says 28/08/2023. It used to say /99, and people were worried that when it went to 2000, because it would say 00, 00 could obviously mean 1900 as well. So that could cause logic loops and pretty much break machinery. So could Warframe be alluding to Y2K with this update? Is it an alternate universe? Is it the past of our own universe? Was that really Albrecht and Trati, or was it the man in the wall at the end? A lot has yet to be seen with this update. And because it isn't coming till 2024, they're definitely going to give it some time to build up in tension, suspense, and mystery. But I would quite possibly expect this update out before Tennocon next year. I would probably put it somewhere in the region of April or May 2024. So, there is one more thing to talk about, and that is the thing that everyone has been waiting for. Cross-platform save. Cross-save is coming to Warframe in 2023, alongside mobile beta in 2024 as well, so be interesting to see how servers handle it in Warframe for certain. But cross-save is finally coming. You guys will get it later this year. You'll be able to save your accounts across different platforms and access your account on a different platform. And most importantly, those of you that have switched from PS to Xbox, Xbox to PS, or switched to PC, you'll be able to get your old accounts back. And I know a lot of people will be very, very happy to see that. So, I hope this video has helped sum up Tennocon and Tenno Live for those of you that missed it. I mean, I've condensed it down to 12 minutes. It was about 50 minutes, so hopefully this is helpful to some people, and hopefully it might give you guys some more points of view and things to think about, particularly with Warframe 1999. But with that in mind, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch as always. And I will see you guys soon when I return from my trek to Everest. So, have a great couple of weeks, and I'll see you all soon.